Welcome to our November monthly update. This month's update is split into two sections. The Platform Development section gives an overview of our Q4 roadmap items, while the Ecosystem Updates section covers everything else going on around the world of Chromia. For more info and links, check out our blog. Let's go. Dynamic fee sharing. Some key updates have been made to the native staking page, accessible at the Chromia's Vault website. Dynamic fee sharing has been enabled, allowing providers to adjust the amount of rewards they share with their delegates. This percentage is displayed in the UI under the column labeled Reward. The value currently defaults to 10%, but may vary per provider as they begin adjusting their reward share rates. This feature allows providers to compete for delegates, promoting a more even stake distribution across the network. The UI also displays an estimated APR, combining the 3% base reward with the additional reward share calculated using a formula based on historical data. Please note that the projections in the UI are estimates and actual rewards may vary. On the topic of staking, we would like to remind the community that staking on Ethereum and Binance Chain is being phased out. Extensions SDK and Marketplace. The Extensions SDK is now complete, including documentation and code templates. We are also adding jar support, which will make it easier to combine extensions and develop more complex functionality. The relevant code and documentation can be found on our November monthly update blog post. After further consideration, we have decided that building a marketplace UI is not the most efficient use of resources. Instead, we will continue with the basic CLI functionality that already exists. Deployers can choose from a list of all approved extensions when deploying a container. If a third party develops an extension, they can have it added to this list by uploading it. The submission will undergo a quality and security review by the Chromia team, and once approved, it will be added to the deployable list. This approach provides all essential functionality for now, and building a marketplace UI can be revisited in the future if necessary. AI cluster with GPU support plus AI Inference extension v2. We have built the capability to deploy GPU-enabled nodes, and the AI Inference extension has been updated to use them to run more advanced models. To demonstrate progress, we plan to release a publicly available demo in December. For strategic reasons, we have decided to hold off on launching a GPU cluster on mainnet in Q4. This approach is tied to a coordinated strategy for 2026, which will align products, partners, and emerging initiatives at the intersection of blockchain and AI. Base and Arbitrum integration. Base and Arbitrum integrations have been completed, although it may take some time before applications begin using them in practice. The first example is Evil Engine, which launched its token on Base and is now bridgeable to Chromia and tradable on Colorpool. These integrations expand our EVM interoperability list to 4, Ethereum, Binance Chain, Base, and Arbitrum, and broaden the range of projects that can incorporate Chromia into their designs in the future. VectorDB as a service. We have completed the first version of VectorDB as a service and are now conducting internal testing, refining the UI, and presenting it to developers for feedback. This initial phase allows us to gather insights, improve usability, and ensure the service meets the needs of early adopters. During this process, we identified a broader opportunity across Chromia's stack. Many of our data capabilities, including VectorDB, relational data, and distributed file storage, can also be delivered in a similar as-a-service model. Exploring a unified suite of data services is expected to play a key role in our plans for the upcoming year. Chromia Governance. We are developing a Chromia Governance module that will allow native stakers to propose and support new providers, as well as submit grant proposals. A public testnet launch of the Governance module is planned for December. The timeline for mainnet deployment will be determined based on testnet performance and feedback. To allow sufficient time for testing, mainnet deployment will likely be moved to early Q1 2026. Integration for Virtuals. ACP Virtuals Agent Commerce Protocol, ACP, provides the infrastructure for AI agents to offer services, receive tasks, and transact on-chain. Projects in the Virtuals ecosystem can register the capabilities of their agents, and users or other agents can discover and interact with them through standardized, trustless workflows. However, all ACP job, agent, and transaction data is stored on Base, where on-chain information is difficult to query and interpret. Chromia solves this by acting as a decentralized, query-optimized database layer. With only a small amount of integration work, developers can make this data easily searchable and filterable without sacrificing transparency. Ecosystem updates and other news. Chromia Vault updates. Our Vault team has been busy over the past few weeks, performing overhauls and improvements across multiple sections of the platform. A particular highlight is the new Assets screen, which greatly improves the mainnet user experience by showing all token balances across all dApp and system chains in one place. It also includes a convenient transfer button, allowing you to move tokens easily to the desired chain. Alliance Games. Our ecosystem partners at Alliance Games are launching their new virtual arcade to the public on December 3rd. Traced Systems. Huge congratulations to Trace Systems, a Chromaway venture studio company powered by Chromia, for being named an overall winner of the Mastercard Lighthouse 2025 Fall Program. They took first place in the Massive class, which highlights top startups in sustainability and impact tech. This is an impressive achievement, and we're proud to see their work recognized. We look forward to supporting Trace Systems as they continue to scale their product passport platform for sustainable and circular value chains. Passkey Demo. We built a small testnet dApp called Passkey Demo that uses modern web authentication. The app is very simple, but it shows how smooth and easy blockchain login and transaction signing can become. With passkeys, users can create dApp subaccounts and sign blockchain transactions using the secure login methods already built into their devices without the need for a crypto wallet or seed phrases. UdonFi Liquid Staking. UdonFi has launched liquid staking on mainnet. When users stake CHR through Udon, they receive Saint CHR, a token that reflects both the staked CHR and the rewards it accumulates. Unlike staking in Chromia's vault, liquid staking does not lock assets. Holders of STCHR can use it in DeFi, trade it, or supply it within Udon's ecosystem for additional yield opportunities. As always, do your own research and make informed decisions about your assets. For more details, refer to UdonFi's official documentation. Chromia and TinTinLand in Chengdu. On November 1st, Chromia and TinTinLand brought the Chromia China Tour to Chengdu, continuing our exploration of how blockchain infrastructure can support the next generation of AI systems. What's next? We're entering the final stretch before the holiday season. Towards the end of December, you can expect another update, along with an interim roadmap update highlighting the progress made on our Q4 objectives. Also, keep an eye out for our year in review, which will summarize the key highlights of a very eventful 2025. Expect our quarterly roadmap update in the first weeks of the new year as we set the stage for 2026. The year ahead will see continued growth across DeFi, gaming, and other ecosystem developments, alongside further advances in AI and robotics. Thank you for your continued interest and support. See you next month.